I developed diabetes mellitus in the 1980s. In 1993, I went completely blind. And then she had high ocular tension. Well, our standard procedure in such cases is to remove the eye. Usually the second eye is also removed, even if later. Personally, I wanted both eyes removed right there and then, so she would not suffer from this terrible pain. Her parents said no, so we removed only one eye, and then Bronikov came with his people. After 4 training sessions, I began to see circles and squares of different colors. Now I could make out different shapes. It was a true miracle. Now I had confidence in myself. I can walk around and find things at home. I eat and I cook, and I can turn on the gas stove. I couldn't do any such things previously, and now I can. Now I'm sorry I had to remove her eye, because the other eye registers normal ocular tension. In a word, it is a perfectly normal functioning eye. What can you see in this picture? This picture shows a rainbow. I can see colors: orange, blue, yellow, green. She has become a different person, and I don't mean that she has changed mentally. She has changed morphologically. Her face looks different. She looks great now. I have set myself a lifelong goal. I want to teach this method to a great many children with eyesight problems. Most importantly, I know I can do it right now. Mr. Villa, how would you comment on all we have seen so far? This is something that cannot be described in so many words. Some of these things you can try to understand and accept, while others are simply incredible. Watching all these children work so hard and with such determination, one feels compelled to say that yes, it is true, and very likely the only way to solve such problems. The best evidence is in the eyes of these children. They shine with such enthusiasm, and most importantly, they sincerely believe in what they are doing. This boy had infantile cerebral paralysis. Treatment took years. There was no progress. Rather, his condition was getting worse. By 7, he was unable to walk. We learned about Bronnikov's method this summer and took a course of training. The result was remarkable as the boy began to show quick progress. And now you will close your eyes and flash the energy through your hands. And now through your feet. We noticed that the boy could spread his legs better, and he learned to walk on crutches unaided. Previously, I had to use the baby carriage. And now he goes to school and gets there without anyone's help.
Як тебе не любити, Києве.
method enables children to feel every movement, every muscle. They are made aware of the energy filling their entire system. This kind of treatment makes the children transform before our very eyes. My daughter had serious problems with the coordination of movements. She used to walk stooping. She would often fall and bruise her knees. We got her enrolled in an art studio, and she had a hard time making her first drawings. She would pierce the paper drawing a line. A very short time after she began training using this method, our daughter's condition changed remarkably. Now she can make nice pictures, and her art teacher says she's showing talent.
Ее учительницу Наталью Анатольевну. И она считает, что ее работы уже частично талантливы.
Even as I started training, I didn't believe it would work. And now, I'm sure that it will. For one thing, my pictures are much better, and I love drawing and painting. Whenever my husband and I wanted to keep something secret from our son, we would lower our voices, and the boy heard nothing. Then he started training, and a month back, we were in the kitchen when Maxim said, "Mom, I can hear a streetcar." We had lived in that apartment for 10 years, and he hadn't heard a streetcar move by. Not once. This happened after a week or two of training. The flaws in the structure of his brain were being corrected. The boy's hearing was getting back to normal. We had been told that this kind of disease he had could not be cured, and the boy always used a hearing aid. Then we took the boy to the institute and had his hearing checked again. The evidence was unmistakable. See, this audiogram was made in 1993, and this one in 1995. Now look at this one. It was made 2 weeks ago, the latest. See these figures? 5015, and here 5 and 05. This means that the boy can hear 5 times better. Now that's real progress. Bronnikov's technique makes children operate in virtual realities and develop their inner links. In other words, if a child's brain is affected and the rest of his body, all his muscles are healthy, the child must reorganize the links inside his brain so they can operate the muscles properly. Using this method, Dr. Bronnikov makes the child, while lying down, mentally perform different movements, live through different situations. He makes this child turn on and off certain groups of muscles. Together with the child, he tries to help the organism overcome such malfunction, and if they both succeed, the result will be complete recovery. We hope that this Bronnikov system will not only help children overcome certain diseases, but also uncover in them certain abilities previously unknown, because the system is aimed at inner self-regulation. We believe that we'll discover things we couldn't even dream of. It will. Just you wait and see. Bronnikov, Leonid Gorovets, Igor Nedushko, Adelina Khmelnitskaya, Igor Barba, Vlad Rogovik. Hardware and firmware, AV TV Studio.